Hello everyone. We shall see how this goes. I tried doing this on YouTube, but the video didn't work too well. So hopefully this will work a little nicer. Oh wow, I've actually got a few people. That's a bit crazy. So yeah, as you can tell, I've got one of those strange sort of frog in the throat sort of thing, if you get what I mean. I work in childcare, so all the children are doing this mysterious cough, and I'm like, I hope I'm not coming down with something, but I'm sort of pushing through things. Thanks, Josh, for joining up, which was nice. And Stephen and Chloe, who I haven't seen for a very long time. And Ben, who, yes, I did see your little Warps Jr. in his grade 1 photo, which is very, very cool. Which is very, very nice. So I've been trying to do some sort of live streaming regularly, but I don't know if it will work out on YouTube, because YouTube is very hard to get an audience and people like that. And I am not too sure, about getting numbers. But on YouTube, for example, on Facebook, for example, I've gotten 5 or 6 different people watching me. So, Facebook seems to be a lot more together when it comes to live videos and things like that. So I thought I would do, just live streaming, like a Dear Diary thing, or chatting about life and things like that, and whatever people want to talk about, Nintendo stuff, or, footy stuff, or politics, or something that's happening in the world and things like that. We'll see how it all goes and that sort of thing. So this week, what have I been doing this week? Hello, Bridget. Our last person to join up is an educator. So also childcare education is another thing too. So, but there is a little childcare project that I'm working on, but I can't say anything, and I'm really hoping that it will work out. So it's a bit of a crossover of the creative stuff that I do and childcare education. So they're kind of going to come together for the first time. But I've got to wait until my artist has a bit more free up time to do things, and fingers crossed that it will work out, which was cool. So apart from that, I've been sort of funny coughs here and there and working and things like that. Intending Engineers is fine, it's doing well. E3 will come next month, and we will be very busy and hectic and very stressed out doing that, but it will be a lot of fun. And that's the 6th month, isn't it? Yeah. And then 2 months after that is the GammaCon, so the first of the 2 conventions that we do, the ones that we can really only afford to do based on my budget and things like that. And my creative website, which about 3 people turn up to it once a month. I'm just typing that in. So that the domain name has changed from christysus.me to to this new domain name, and we've put everything in place now. We've put a whole lot of photos back up on it, and we've added a couple of little things here and there. So I'm trying to see how that all turns out. We've got the idea of Creative Conversations, which is sort of a podcast / video show. So fingers crossed it will work out. Hello Joshua, how are you? Was it Tadasol? I'm squinting because if I use my glasses, You see the reflection. I've been trying to get a new pair of glasses, but I can't afford it, to be honest. To be honest, I'm just not getting enough work hours, and I'm getting, you know. And I got my first winter power bill. Yay! Yeah, shit. Too much. I saw this brochure, this Canberra brochure that I saw. You know, promoting the government and things like that, and all the initiatives they do. And there's this guy who's opening up a power bill, and he kind of looks like he's half happy. I've never met anyone who's happy when they open up a power bill, especially the winter one, where you're sort of looking in there a little bit, just going, oh, I don't really want to know how much the price is. Due date. Fuck it. Don't want to do it. Where are you going on YouNow next? Oh, YouNow. Oh, I wouldn't mind trying to get back into that live streaming website, but it is very youth orientated, which is cool. But you get a lot of randoms that join up, and it's very hard for older people. Yeah, 31 older people like me to try to do stuff on that website. So it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough to do things like that. So I don't know what I'll do with that in the future. I might give it a couple more tries, but there's a lot of times that I'm just sitting there with one or two people watching, and it doesn't work out. And so Alex Irons joined. Risk lovely and warm. He is very warm next to an oil heater, Henry. So that's exactly what Wish does, is that he'll whinge for the oil heater to turn on, and I'll do that, and he'll go lie next to it for a little while. Or he'll have cuddles in bed during the night if he's getting a bit sooky. So, hello Matt Sheldon. He plays AFL, as I remember correctly, yeah. Should still be with Ainsley. I should go and watch an Ainsley footy match. I haven't been there for years. Back in the volunteer days. So, but yeah, it's been, I don't know, I guess a quiet week. Just work, things like that. You know, working with the children and that, which has been good fun. And trying to make sure that health-wise I try to keep on top of myself, because I'm a casual worker, which means if I miss days, I'm screwed. Which is annoying because, yeah, it's just, I would like to have a holiday. I haven't had a holiday for years, you know, with holiday leave and things like that. You just don't get that chance anymore. Yes, and Pluff, yes. We might try to get Whisk to come in for a little bit. If we can steal him away from the oil heater. But yeah, it's been a quiet sort of week. Do you have any thoughts about life and things like that? So that would be alright. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, it's been a long. I have to do it all over again tomorrow. I don't know. What is it? It's the end of May, and I think I do get a bit upset about winter. I don't like winter at all. So. Don't you? I hate pants sometimes. I hate pants, Simon. I have to wear 2 sets of pants. Would you believe that? I've got the jeans, and during winter I will wear, like, you know, tracky pants underneath the jeans because it's too cold. You know, we put layers around our chest, but we don't put an extra layer around our legs. My knees have a lot of problems from time to time. And a few days ago, my knees were pretty bad. It's like, I don't think it's like muscle hurt or anything. It's like nerve pain. And like, I had this nerve pain when I was going around the playground. And it felt like from the knee, the nerve pain sort of went like that. You know, one going up my leg and the other one going down for a few seconds, and it was pretty damn painful. And sadly, none of the Canberra doctors are really interested in finding out what it is, because that would require more than 5 minutes of their time. And it's like, oh shit, your time's up, you better go off. Well, they don't push you on a timer, but it kind of feels like that when you're waiting for 2-3. Plastic surgery, nice resort, hot, sunny, and relaxing. Well, that sounds good. At least you're relaxing, you're having a good time. Hello, Raymond. How are you? Just woke up. He just woke up and he saw me and he's thinking, what is Chris on about today? Not too much. Apparently, I can find friends. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Well, there's still a few missing features from Facebook Live that I would like in, but that's all right. So yeah, I haven't missed too much, Raymond. We've just been chatting about life and things like that, and the YouTube channel's doing all right. Well, the first stream I did an hour ago was just no one turned up, and I think I did it too early. It's so hard to get things right on YouTube, and a lot of people are complaining about ad revenue and things like that on it, and I find it very hard to sympathize with people when they're whinging about ad revenue issues when they're still making about $10,000 a month. And it's just like, really? And then they do Patreon, and they do you know, advertising of products, and they do, you know, donations during live streams and things like that, and it's, you know, it doesn't really work out that well, I suppose. So yeah, I mean, Nintendo Ninja News doesn't make any money. Like, I've spent too much money. And that's why I wind back a lot of reviewing products and things like that, because we just don't have the money in that. I have ringing my right ear now. Might go up. It's gone. That's good. Oh dear. So yeah, it's so that's why you don't see too many game reviews, because I can't afford it. And you ask nicely to Nintendo Australia for a review, and they kindly reject you. So it's like the polite version of Tinder. You know, trying to get games to review and things like that, and it costs a lot of money. You know. Your standard games are $60 to $80 each, and I can't spend that much money on a game that I might play for 3-4 hours and then I'm done with it. So it's pretty hard, and that's where the sort of reviews that I do is more book reviews, because apparently a lot of people like that sort of thing, and not many people do it. They mainly do game reviews, and that's it. It needs an agent. NNN needs some sort of cash flow at the moment to hire an agent. It's just too hard. And I work in childcare, which in itself is an industry that doesn't pay very well. So, and my hours are always like that. So it's just too difficult at times. So it's just tricky. But I can't complain with the views. It's been pretty good this year. I would say, how many have we gotten this year? We've gotten 31,000 views for this year, which is pretty good. I'm trying to get the 100K, but it really depends on how well E3 goes. If it does really well, then we've got a bit of a chance. If it does pretty average, then we'll just have to deal with that and go, well, it's just not going to happen. So apart from that, I guess life has been pretty quiet. What do you mean it doesn't work like that? I thought you have to pay an agent to do the agenting. Is that a word? Probably not. You know, normally with most jobs, here's some money and go agent me out now. I don't know. I'm not. You explain it to me. Oh god, I'm dying out here. That weird Rabbids Mario game. I know. It is a strange game. That I'm just reserving my thoughts until the game is actually released. Oh, okay. Well, you just I don't know, work something out, chat to them or something, and come back to me later on when you've got the time and stuff like that. So we'll see how that goes. Nintendo would probably never sponsor me because I think the problem with the way that the Nintendo ambassador sort of program is that you really can't criticize Nintendo at all. And I think that would turn Ninja News into like a channel that is a bit too positive. You know, we would try to have to put a spin on things. So I think being independent, you know, still having that sort of working relationship with Nintendo Australia, but also being able to say it how it is when it comes to you know, Nintendo's issues and that. All right, I'll see you later on, Henry. I'll see you later on. Thank you. It's kind of weird during live streaming a little bit when I'm just thinking about chatting to people, because if you're watching the stream after it's been broadcast and you don't see the chat box going, you're thinking that I'm thinking you're thinking that I'm talking to myself, to all these random different voices. There's that Raymond in my head talking to myself, or there's that Henry, or there's that someone else. It's kind of weird. I guess it's I grew up on MSN Messenger and Yahoo Messenger, so you know this is kind of futuristic for me, I guess, for the internet. So it has been like that. An update from the ABC, we could do this too. Manchester police has arrested 3 men in connection to the suicide bombing that killed 22 people after that concert. That was really bad, that concert. Yeah, it was a terrible event, and hopefully I'll get to the bottom of it. But I would say that the UK election has been decided because of that that suicide bombing. I would say that the May government will win based off that terrorist attack, because all they need to do for the last couple of weeks of that general election is just talk about national security, and they're home and hosed. That's all. Everyone will be in a state of fear, and they can just say, look, we're going to be really strong on national security, we're going to be beefing up all the different, you know, landmarks and things like that. They're probably doing it pretty soon, and we'll see. But yeah, to talk about it. All right, that's cool. That's cool. All right, I can do that. I've got to start liking these things. It's very hard talking about YouTubers and that, because going back to YouTube and things like that, I think it's very hard to judge every YouTube channel the same, because obviously Nintendo Ninja News' budget is that small, and then you have the much bigger channels that can have a lot more of a budget and they can do things and stuff like that. Hello Lovey, who's joined up, David Love. From Ainsley, there's 2 Ainsley players that's come and said, it's popped in to see what's going on. So how about that? I should go and see a footy game, but I don't know when they're playing. So maybe next weekend? Yeah, maybe next weekend, during my pay week. So, yeah, so there's big YouTube channels that have a big budget, and there's ones like myself who have a very small budget, and we don't have the money to get games or go anywhere. Like, I think I won't be able to do PAX in Melbourne because it's on my off-pay week. I've never been to Melbourne. I think that it would end up being too expensive because my, you know, I probably just don't earn enough money to do that sort of stuff. So, and that's some of the things where a bigger channel with a bigger budget would be easily be able to go off to PAX and do things, where somewhere like Nintendo Engineers doesn't have those opportunities. So, all right, Raymond, you go off to work. I don't know where it's something to do with Disney. He could be working at Disneyland. So, I shall see you later on, Raymond. Good chatting with you. So, yeah, it's been a bit of a quiet month. Just doing work and things like that, and playing on the Switch. So, which is pretty cool. Yeah, which is not too bad. I'm trying to work out stuff. So, but yeah, I should try and... I haven't been playing the Switch for the last few days because it's been a bit tough. Just with work and that, you know, you work during the day, and at night time you've got to cook yourself a meal, and then you got to clean up the place. And by the time you do that, it's something like 8 o'clock or 9 at night, and I'm too tired. I'm really, really tired. I don't know, I just feel like I'm not having much... I think I'm not 100% well. And I'm trying to weather the storm to prevent any sick days. But I know when I get a bad cold or flu, I'm legitimately, you know, out for a week, which makes things pretty diabolical in terms of finances, but that's not much that I can do about it. So, yes. I do notice I have a lot of cool things in the background. I just don't notice it sometimes. There was a Magikarp plush that I saw at EB Games, which was very nice. That was very, very cool. What was the other thing I saw? I might get a couple beanies. I've got one beanie on me. Let me see if I can get. I think I might have to wear this at work at some point because it's a legitimate beanie and it is getting colder. So you can see, I think it still fits me quite well. There you go. I think that could do well. Oh, there you go. That looks alright. Yeah, I think that... Actually, this is really warm. It keeps your ears warm. I like this one. Yeah, I think that's pretty nice. Yeah, that will actually keep me nice and warm then. Is it official Nintendo or is it a sort of a rip-off? Well, it's licensed by Nintendo, so I'd say it is legitimate, yeah. So I've been a bit tired lately, and I'm trying to work out some ideas and that, but I don't know. I try really hard to keep the work and the YouTube channel going and the creative stuff, and sometimes it's just... I think it's not so the time, but I just get too tired of trying to do everything by myself. And I don't have a brilliant social life. I just keep to myself because it's a lot easier. Oh, my hair's growing too long. I need to get a haircut. I notice my hair's... I don't know, it's not turning grey, but I notice the colour is changing as I get older. It's something a little bit scary. But yes, I think I will do the Pikachu thing. It's a nice little beanie. And that would be good. So, yes, games that I've been playing, I've been doing... let's see if I can get this thing. So, Mario Kart and Minecraft, I've got a lot of games, too many. There's all the games I've got so far, which is way, way too many. But, yes, the ARMS game will be getting new Nintendo game. A hermit like me? Yeah, I am a bit of a hermit because being a hermit is bloody cheaper. It gets too expensive trying to do things. You know, you go out and, you know, people want to drink with you and that. I don't mind it, but I'm pretty much screwed after 3 drinks. Yeah, I went to, hello, King McGregor. That's a long time no see face. Yeah, I do. I didn't go to the one yesterday because I was a bit tired. And my budget is so tight at the moment, it's not funny. Hello, Nathaniel Morris. How are you? Because yeah, it's just my budget is like friggin' tight at the moment because I work in childcare now, and I love my job. It's just sometimes the pay isn't particularly impressive at times. Um, but I noticed this year, it's weird with childcare. Like I've noticed for some reason, I don't know, there seems like a lot of children really like me now. Like I'm breaching like freaking Wiggles statutes. And I don't know why. There's a couple in preschool that really like me. It's easy and smoothing. I want to be around people. Yeah, that's true. I agree with that. Good to hear everyone is happy. Like I walked into the nursery, you know, all little babies that are, you know, 8 months old to a year and a half, and there's literally this little baby trying to jump out of the high chair trying to grab a cuddle from me. I've just been in there for 5 seconds. I'm like, all right, calm down, little one. Just all right, just finish your bottle. Of course, the baby didn't want to finish the bottle and wanted, you know, cuddles and, you know, grab my cool hat and my glasses and that because I wear the Zelda hat, the Legend of Zelda hat. So yeah, the Zelda hat is almost as popular as I am for some reason. Because they like the Nintendo stuff and that. And someone, would you believe, you have a look at this shirt. Now, this is the 8-bit Mario from the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now, a little girl actually thought it was a Minecraft game. And I was like, oh, I get where you're coming from. Because it's all in the little, it looks like Minecraft, the way that Mario's been put together. Like the little blocks. And she thought, oh, it's Minecraft. And I thought that was kind of a different way of looking. And I was like, no, it's Mario, it's not Minecraft. She was like, oh, all right. So yeah. So that was my thing for the day. Oh, they would not cry at you. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, a lot of them have been sort of newcomers to the centre, which is pretty cool. And I think that helps a lot being an educator and that, so you can sort of get through to them a little easier than others can, which I enjoy. So, but I like it. I'm having good fun in that, and I'm hoping that I can keep on going with them, and it will be good. It's good fun being out in the playground, except when it gets too cold. I think when it gets cold for me, my knees buckle a bit, and they want me to run around the playground. I'm just like, oh, my knees can't take this shit. No. Minecraft. Oh dear. Oh. Boring over. Sorry, I'm dying here. Oh. You can tell I'm trying to keep myself well, but it's just not good enough at the moment. Actually, I'm going to go get something. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm alive. I'm still here. Let me check my pulse. Yeah, I'm still here. It's called working with children and picking up every fucking bug and germ there is in existence. Whisk. I'm trying very hard to die silently, Peter, and it gets really, really... So yeah, I mean, I'm reaching an age where I'm taking like old people stuff, like this. I never thought I would have to get something like that, but my foreskin gets a bit flaky at times, and I was like, what do I do? What do I do? And I just went into the Coles supermarket and looking at stuff and going, oh well, this skin face cream. Oh, that healthy looking skin. Yep, that looks all right. That looks all right. And it's a little squirt thing and saying, yay, anti-vaxxers. No, what? Fight signs of tiredness. I'll need like a fucking bottle of these every day at work. I just lather it all on. It just look like a white cake over me. Put on the chest as well. I don't know. That could work. Skin feels instantly moisturized without feeling sticky. All right. Vitamin plus stuff. Okay. An evening. Oh, morning and evening. Okay. All right. That sounds. No, the forehead. The head. Yeah. I'm tired, Peter. Stop point. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm very tired, as you can tell. I was touching the face. Yeah, forehead. That's what I meant. I hope there's not a cream for that. Jesus Christ. Shit. Yeah, stop pointing out my issues, Peter. Jesus Christ. So yeah, it's as it says for the face. Oh dear. It's been a long day. I think that's my first legit fuck up on video, which is great, and it's live stream, so I can't rewind the tape. That's right. What's the other thing I was meant to get? This stuff. Is this expired? Oh, it expired like a year and a half ago. Oops. It's not the right product? Ah, shit. Really? Because it gets dry and it gets a bit flaky and it, like, around here and a bit up and... one time it was breaking out and I was like, ah! I was like, what do I do? And, I don't know. I guess I just forgot what I was going to say. Okay. Yeah, so this is sort of... I think the only reason why I got it is so I don't look scary to the parents at the childcare centre. Any other time, I probably don't care how I look and that. I'm still at an age where I just, I can't be bothered anymore. How many people go, oh, they're just playing more video games? So, yeah, it's been So that's the sort of thing that I thought I could take one of these, but it like expired a year and a half ago. I really should check the medications in my drawer. So, oh well, I have to throw that one out. But how long have I been on? 35 minutes. That's not too bad. That's a pretty good stream. Had a few good chats so far. But boy, I'm tired. What day is it? It's Wednesday. I thought it was Thursday. There's still technically one day of work, but you know, there's always a chance of being called in on Friday and things like that. So it's sort of the nature of the job, which is annoying, but you know, it is what it is. I don't know what else I can think about. My life is not that exciting. So, oh yes, and this is a Zelda hat which that I wear at work, so it's not too bad. I think it works sort of alright-ish. And basically, it's been chewed on by babies. Quite a few children have tried to stick their mouths with these things. I don't know why they like it. You're dry skin. Oh God, everyone's got their cream shit. Oh, brutality. Oh, that seems scary. I hate needles and shit. Oh, I hate them. And the kids like to do this on it. And then they try to take my hat and they try and wear it and they be cool. And yeah, they do like my little Zelda hat. Oh, it's scary doing Botox and I couldn't. Like the needles and that's scary. Like I don't really go to doctors and that. I mean I do when I really need to, but not in terms of small medical things. And I try to self-treat myself and things like that. Apart from that, that's what I try and do. So what it says, conversation started 50 comments. Wow, we've got a lot of chats here, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's so yeah, it's been 1,000 likes and he will take them all. 1,000 likes. Oh boy, we're about 998 away from 1,000 likes. We might get something like 50 views for this video, which is nice. I don't know, maybe I should do this live show. What? They use the tip of the needle to scrape out a hollow pocket in this. Oh, it sounds a bit scary. Oh, I just don't like needle stuff. It's kind of scary. But if you like to do that, then that's fine. So I sort of I think the last needle I got was from a tetanus shot. Was it? I think it was. Yeah. And that was not fun. Like all the other occasions getting a needle, it's just not fun for me. So I don't like too much pain. So what else have I been doing? Oh, I got another like. Yay! Oh, yeah, I know. It's because like you could do it like that. But the funny thing is that's like 20 years ago, and like in the late 90s, and where we went to high school together. You used to bend the hat because I had it like this. I had a hat that was straight in the mid-90s, and one of the kids come up to me in primary school and say, "Oh, that's not the cool way of doing it. You got to bend the brim." I'm like, "Oh, okay." But nowadays, it's doing it the straight. So, it's different, fashion trends and that they come and go. And, I try to do a sort of classic sort of short haircut now, which is easier to manage. This is getting a bit longish and a bit funny because I think I've got like one crown, and there is no hairstyle that suits me apart from the number 3, short back and sides. There's no other hairstyle that actually looks good on me, and it requires, you know, daily work. And I'm a guy, which means I'm basically pretty lazy when it comes to bathroom stuff. As long as my face is all together and hair's there and there's clothes on me, then that's pretty good for me. That's a pretty good start. So yeah, so it's maybe I should get a haircut next week or the following week. I'm gonna do it before E3. Yes, I've got to get a haircut next Friday. God damn it. Feels as good as it sounds, yeah. I feel great. No, I just generally a bit of tiredness and things like that, and you know, after work and things like that. I have to do next couple of days. Do the work and figure out if there's any. Whoa. Who is Benji Murphy? I don't know who Benji Murphy is. I'm curious. Don't know. That's the haircut you can set your watch to. I didn't have a watch. I think I used to have a watch when I was in primary school or something, but I never really saw much point in it. The Apple Watch looks interesting, but I think it's a very expensive accessory toy. Because I can just, you know, pop open my phone and go and look on it for that. So it's not too bad. But we'll see what will happen. We shall see. We shall see. Oh, hello, Marion Keenan. A few people come on tonight. So I do feel a bit tired, do I? So we've been talking about different hats that I wear. This is my mostly everyday hat. I think I might wear this to work when winter comes, because I don't think I'm allowed to wear a beanie until winter begins. So during those 3 months you're allowed to wear a beanie, and it's the same thing with the children too, based on the sunscreen laws and things like that. That's sort of the rules that's set in place. And obviously the UV rating's high, you need to put sunscreen on them more. And sometimes that's okay, sometimes they have a bit of trouble and they literally just grab a whole lot of sunscreen, just mash it on their face, and it's just like, you've overdone it. It's just scrape all that sunscreen off you and just apply it to your arms or legs or something like that. So yes, there's the hats and stuff. Anyone else still here to chat? 'Cause my voice feels tired. Oh, my voice feels. I know, that's how exciting my life is, Peter. That's basically what it is. I'm not completely sick, but I do feel like this thing is sort of, yeah. But maybe I can afford to get sick on the weekends. That's one positive. So I got 2 more days until I can get sick on Saturday, Sunday, and be okay by Monday. So it's not great, but you know. And what else am I doing? Not really, just doing video games and stuff like that. I haven't done much stuff in social life because it's a bit too difficult. I need to put more money on that damn. Hello Luke, how are you today? We've had quite a few different visitors today, which is alright, which is cool. What else have I been doing? Not too much. I wonder if I can get whisk in here. See if he can go. Whisk! Oh, where is he? I might have to actually drag him from the oil heater. He's not going to come in when he's got a nice warm thing to lie next to and look like a beach whale. Whisk! I'm going to go find him. Alright, I shall see you later on, Nathaniel. It was good to see you. And we shall chat later on. I'm trying to... There we go. We're back. We're back again. I'm going to go find Whisk. Oh! Guess who's come in? Guess who's come in? Oh, it's a pussycat. Oh, it's a pussycat. He's here. He's here to say hello. Alright. Come in, Whisk. Oh. 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 I'll never leave the stream, Jack. Oh. It does feel good to go home to a fluffy kitty that only wants your food and attention and cuddles. There he is. There he is. Meow. So anything exciting happening for anyone else this week, or it's a pretty quiet time? Because it's been a bit quiet for me. I'm sure we'll get busier once a couple art projects are done. I'm not doing the art, but I've sort of set my artist to do a bit of work in that, and hopefully that will work things out. And but I've just sort of sit and wait and see how it all goes. But apart from that, that's all I'm doing in my life so far. Wait, hang on. Let me just. Can you see someone? Oh, it's a pussycat. There you go. So, yes, there's Whisk, and he's getting some nudges, because he's probably been hearing me speak in here all this time, and he's wondering, what's going on? What's going on? So this is how he sits in my chair. Don't you leave. There we go. He's just sitting in front. And I fluff you out. That's alright. So in Whisk's life, he's doing absolutely nothing. He's just sitting around, getting free food, free cuddles, and he just walks around the room looking a bit lost at times. But he's been a bit playful the last couple of weeks. Been giving him a bit more attention and care and things like that. So that's been good. So it's been a bit fun. Yeah, it's fun playing with him. But yes, he's been playing with his cat tree pretty good. So it's good. Hello, Bree. How are you? Just playing with my cat. I'm bored. I'm a bit tired too. Oh, he's drilling on me because he's getting excited. Cat drill. Aussie cat drill. He likes doing that. Oh, you do like. Yes, you do like to get excited and go kitty kitty drill. You do. Oh, you do. So. I can't think of anything else to talk about. I think my voice is going. Unless anyone has any last thoughts or questions or anything about that in life. I was led to believe that it would be punch and pie. There is no punch and pie. No punch and pie. Oh. So, yes, I do have to hold him like a baby sometimes. But he will probably eat the punch and pie if he had the chance. Because he does like pies, and he'll eat it over the night. I notice if I leave pasta out on the kitchen sink, he'll try that overnight and have a few meals. So, what are you doing? Are you trying to lick my ear off? Oh, he has a thing about ears. So, yes, I know. Oh, nudges. Oh, yes, going fishing and stuff. I was never very good at. I was never very good at fishing. I don't think may have caught one fish in my lifetime. That was about it. But I don't know. You probably wouldn't be very good at fishing too, Whisk. You probably wouldn't know what to do. You wouldn't even like the water. You like to be sprayed of water and a little bit of water, but not, the sea. So, yes. Let me just... I got that. So yeah, as you can see over here is the cat tree that hardly everyone sees. So it's a pretty big cat tree. Oh, my body hurts. So yeah. So yes, I'm just here with the cat. I might stick around for another 7 or so minutes, and then I'll clock off at the hour mark. We'll just do a nice polished hour sort of live show, and we'll see how that goes and all that sort of thing. But yeah. But yeah, fish thing's pretty cool. I like that. We'll go like. So, I don't know what else is happening. Meow. I think it's just us now. Oh, that's alright. So, Whisk. He's just lying on me now. I don't know what I'll do after the stream. I don't think I'll be doing any videos for the YouTube channel because unless something happens around midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, which sometimes that happens. I've already had dinner, but I might have something else, I don't know. And I will, straighten up the place for tomorrow, see how that goes. So, not a lot to do, I suppose. Kitty, meow. You won't move from the seat. There he is. And he's just sitting there. He looks lovely, doesn't he? He looks a little bit annoyed. Come on, Whisk, be playful. You're waving your tail because you're getting a little bit annoyed with Daddy, aren't you? You're getting a little bit annoyed? You are? Oh, so he's still happy. He's still getting belly rubs and cuddles. So, Yeah, I don't know. Just getting a bit tired. Um, oh, trying to work out stuff on this thing on my phone. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna finish off the stream now. I'm not gonna wait until an hour. I'm too tired, and I've talked enough, and that should be good enough for people. Oh, all right. Sarah Jane, I'm actually leaving, so that's all right. I think that's it for me, and I shall see you next time, and I will, hopefully have a good time. Goodbye.